If RuPaul called me right now, live on this chat right now, and said, "We're filming all winners tomorrow morning. Are you in?" I'd say yes. I'd say yes. I'd grab Susie, I'd grab the scepter, and we would be going. We would be going.
This is the outcome we only could have ever dreamed of. I'm literally like, I mean, listen, everyone in the final four, so deserving. This is not any, and I know you agree with that. The whole cast loves each other. I mean, we did an hour sit down the other day, babe. I don't think we need to talk anymore about how much everyone loves each other.
Oh my God, it's so intense. The love is so intense. We're all gonna get married. It's gonna be a 12-way marriage.
As it should be. And I want to be the priest on the day. Or what is the word? Officiary? Officiary? I don't know, girl. Okay, let's move on.
Registrar?
Registrar? I don't know. I'll be whatever that
Officiant. Officiant.
officiant. I'll be the
I
officiant.
don't know. Google spelling question mark? I don't know.
But listen, last night was very intense in a good way.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were at the official BBC sort of viewing party and party afterwards. How are you feeling today now that you've been able to sleep on it for probably about 1 hour?
Um, I'm still in shock. Like I still, do you know what I mean? Like I'm so proud of myself and I saw this coming and I envisioned this and I manifested this for so long. But then for it to actually happen is a whole different ball game. Like I really feel like I'm gonna wake up covered in sweat and it's all been like one long crazy dream. I'm just so grateful. I'm just so, so grateful. And I feel like I'm gonna be processing this forever. Like my brain is still just struggling to comprehend it.
I mean, listen, former winners include the likes of Jinx Monsoon. Why am I running out of other winners?
There's me and there's Jinx
It's
Monsoon.
just you and Jinx Monsoon. No, but there are like, and I know you're the same as me in the sense I think we grew up watching this show as well as like, now we sort of I work on it in a different way to you, but now it's become a part of our lives in this way. And it's very insane to think that you are now a part of this elite group of winners who are among the most talented artists in the world within drag and beyond. Have you even thought about that yet? That you're now going to be recognized because we all still post all the little stat sheets and stuff from season 6 years ago. You know what I mean? Have that
Yeah,
processed for you yet in any capacity?
I think I think so. I mean, it just feels it's weird because it feels so wild and hard to even comprehend, but also feels so right. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I've just slipped into this so easily, and it kind of feels like it's what is meant to be.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it's hard to comprehend because these you film it and then you pretend that you hadn't filmed it for so long and then it comes out and you just blink and it is the finale.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't have really time to process anything as it's happening. And then I haven't even thought about the possibility, like the fact that me and LeVar were speaking about it, like we didn't even think about, the crowning and who's going to be crowned until like 2 days ago. Because
Yeah.
we just but so like, you take it week by week and there's all of these moments that you'd have to like think about and capitalize on, and you're running from city to city, and then it's like, oh my God, wait, one of us is getting crowned.
I have to say, you did look stunned when you won. What were you expecting? Were you just thinking it's going to be Lavoie? Were you thinking there might have been a double crowning potentially?
I have believed in myself this entire time,
Yeah.
and I believed I was going to win. That being said, Lavoie is perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. One of the most amazing, incredible artists and human beings I've ever met and had the pleasure of working with and being friends with. Um, So you don't know. And it was neck and neck. It was down to the wire. After that lip sync happened, in my head, what my I was doing, my brain was doing backflips. I went, the lip sync finished, I went, I've just won Drag Race. And then I went, no, Lavoie's got it. And I went, no, I've got it. No, it's a double crowning. Oh my gosh. And then literally they said my name. By the time I was, having a mini panic attack, they said my name. And I was like, oh my God, that just happened. Like very much a shock to the system, but something I felt was coming. So it's a weird curveball. Um, I'm just very proud.
I think something that I admire so much about you and Lavoie is well, the whole top four and the whole cast, but I'll use just the top two for the sake of this, is you both have such a respect for each other, and it shows in the way you talk about each other. And just to put some respect on Lavoie's name, not that she needs it, like when we did our in-person sit down the other day, I was obviously hugely impressed by Lavoie on TV, but I'd never met her. It is like being in the presence of a star. and
She
you
is
know,
a star. She
she is
is
a
a star.
star. She is a star, and I can't quite describe it. And I was talking to Marmalade about it last night, and I said like there is a level of professionalism and star quality that oozes from the four of you, and
Yeah.
that's why I think with this final four, it's so different to other seasons because this wasn't a thing of, God, if she wins, this season's ruined. Like that was not the case.
Yeah.
This was very much anyone that takes it deserves it. But just saying that so it's out there because I know that people like to do the whole pitting against, but I think that's something that's so beautiful about this cast is it's not actually. I mean, I spoke to Zahara and she said we've all won tonight, and I was like, that's it exactly. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No, it is. I mean, every single queen on that season
Yeah.
is just amazing. Amazing. They didn't make it easy. They did not make it
They did not
easy.
make it easy, which should make you feel all the more proud because this is quite the season to win, babe. Do you know
Oh
what
my
I
God, babe. I won not just a season of Drag Race, but a bloody great one.
mean?
That's crazy.
We obviously saw, and you've just said you believed in yourself the whole time. You went into the show with confidence. You weren't afraid to hide it. And obviously, that's rubbed some people up the wrong way at times. And other people, I think, found it quite admirable. But what I wanted to ask you is now that you are a winner, do you feel that that attitude is essential to make it to the winner's circle?
I don't think it's necessarily essential. I just think it was essential for me because it's a big part of who I am, and a big part of me going onto Drag Race was making sure that I was in such an unshakable headspace
Yeah,
and that I believed myself, I respected myself, and I knew my strengths, I knew who I was, and I wanted to go in there and believe that I'd already won. Because for me, there wasn't any point in showing up if I didn't believe that already.
yeah.
Um, and I don't necessarily think that's a mindset you need to have to be in the winner's circle, but it's a mindset I needed to have to compete in the first place.
So something that I finally realized, I know I've been saying to you all season, I can't remember how we first met, but I know I've known you for years, just from out and about.
Yeah.
Think it's the Gold Rush because Ta Miss Taylor Trash, and for anyone watching who doesn't know what the Gold Rush is, it's this iconic drag competition that I believe it was at the Glory originally with Taylor Trash, who's one of the most iconic drag queens on earth, and she posted today the like one of you looking at like your old video or something, and it triggered something
Ah,
because when I worked at Gay Times, I had done like the cast announcement or something for it, like
right.
whenever that was, okay, I don't know if that was how we first met, but it triggered something in me because I was like, when I saw the video, it
Oh
gagged
my
me.
God.
But the reason I'm bringing it up is because something that now you're a winner of Drag Race that I love is you have fought your way here, girl. You have fought, and I think people sometimes don't realize that. I think people sometimes see Drag Race and think, "Oh, this person's just like walked onto the show with these amazing looks and got lucky." No, like, and I'm not saying this isn't the case for the rest of the cast, but for you, I know that you have been in the clubs, in the bars, in the competitions, in the gigs, you know what I mean, for years. Can you talk a
Yeah.
little bit about your journey in drag and how it feels to now have reached, I guess, the pinnacle?
I mean, my journey in drag, I mean, I started drag for the Gold Rush. That was the first time Kyran was born, and that was in 2019, the very end of 2019, just before lockdown. Um, so I haven't been doing drag the hugest amount of time compared to other people, but it has been intense.
Yeah.
And I have worked and I have fought tooth and nail. I have done every single gig you could ever think of, every single hen party, every single wedding, every single corporate gig, every single club, every single bar, every single theater. I have worked and I have been working on myself as a human being and as an artist for so long. And you know, I wanted to make my dreams come true and I believed in myself. I believed in myself and I really knew that this was something that was possible
Mm.
if I worked hard. So I did. And I mean, here we are.
RuPaul showed you a lot of admiration throughout the season
Yeah.
and didn't shy away from that. And even in the finale episode, it was so hard to call who was going to win because Ru was so adoring to everyone.
Yeah.
What is it like, I guess, to have the stamp of approval from the person that has pretty much made drag mainstream in the way it is today?
I mean, yeah, just like you said, like she is literally the queen of drag. She is the queen of drag, and she's somebody that I've looked up to and admired her career for so long. And I mean, it's beyond words. It is beyond words to have somebody like that not only love your art, but enjoy and respect and understand you as a person. Like the moment that I did the cabaret and we were on the runway and she went, "You're a weirdo. That's just who you are." And I thought, oh, she's gonna get me. She's gonna understand
Yeah.
me. And that is just it's just worth its weight in gold. It's just incredible. And you know, you can you can never have that feeling.
Yeah.
Like again, that feeling is one of a kind to have your idol love you.
Your style of drag is so unique, and I think you've always been unafraid of pushing the boundary of what you're going to do next. And I think even just with the bin stuff, like it's so random, but it's so you. You know what I mean? Were you nervous before you did the show that that wouldn't translate? Because your style of drag is one that I think could be hit or miss for someone like RuPaul.
Yeah, no, of course, 100%. Like I said this earlier, but it's not with you, I said it's somebody else. So I said, yeah, before we went out to do the cabaret, I was stood on that stage about to go out, and I thought to myself, I'm on Drag Race right now. I'm about to go out there in front of RuPaul and the judges for the first time and cover myself in mayonnaise, make a sandwich, and pour wine all over myself. And I thought, Rue is either going to look at me and eliminate me literally on the spot, or she's going to crown me in 10 weeks. I said there is literally no in between. So I was nervous. Of course, I was nervous before that moment because I believed in myself, but I
Mm,
was like, they're either going to get it or they're not.
yeah.
And the fact that they did is just, I mean, thank God. Thank God they did.
Do you think winning that first challenge and lip sync really sort of gave you that momentum to keep going? Because sometimes if you kind of play safe or lower in that beginning, it kind of, puts you on a downward a path, if that makes sense.
I think so. I think what was important to me was to maintain it and
Yeah.
maintain that momentum the whole way through. Um, and I feel like I did that. I wanted to apply myself to every single challenge. The thing is, I was trying to just, take it as it came, not
Yeah.
worry about what was coming next week, just worry about the challenge at hand, doing the best job I possibly can, and enjoying myself and showing myself authentically. And I feel like coming out the gate like that, I feel like did give me a nice push. It was going, you're going in the right direction. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and it's always nice to feel like you're breaking down the door immediately.
Well, I have to ask you, I know you only won less than 24 hours ago, but
I wonder what you're gonna
I'm
say.
I'm sure I'm the only person that's asked this today, but I'm going to frame it in this way. We saw the Vivian go on an American All-Star season and can steamroll, to be quite honest. I know she didn't win, but like she was not far from it. Okay.
No.
I know you've just won and you're going to need a minute, but do you think that you'd be able to get in the ring for a second All Winners season and hold your own against the global winners?
I think I could get on a second All Winners season and win. Yes.
Good.
So I listen, I don't need a minute. I don't need a minute, babe. If RuPaul called me right now, live on this chat right now, and said, "We're filming All Winners tomorrow morning. Are you in?" I'd say yes. I'd say yes. I'd grab Susie, I'd grab the scepter, and we would be going. We would be going. I was the happiest I've ever been in my entire life filming Drag Race. I mean, apart from right now, from filming to right now, and for the rest of my life, from here on out, I am hoping and envisioning that this is just going to be the most amazing time. And when we got to the end of the finale, I literally said to everybody when we were packing up, I said, "Can we have 10 more episodes? I
Mm,
would love to just stay there." It was amazing, and I just love being in those kind of environments, and it was just so incredible and supportive, and I just felt like I could just really enjoy myself. So yeah, I had a whale of a time, and I'd be back whenever and wherever they want me.
I love that. Well, listen, babe, before I let you go, let's do some quick fire questions about the season.
Yes.
What was your favorite runway of your own?
Uh, Either my hometown witch and or my finale. I think both of them.
Yeah. What was your favorite challenge?
Snatch Game was electric. It was
Yeah.
electric. Honestly, that set was on fire. And obviously, it's an hour-long show. Like they have to cut so much out to make it, fit. But it was just electric. The energy in that room. And to win it with Voix was just amazing.
I feel like we need a supercut of that, like extended version, because I need to see more. You know what I
Same
mean?
with Hugh and Martine. That
Yes,
was wow. We needed unedited of that.
we honestly do. What previous winner are you most inspired by?
I think it's so difficult because they're all so amazing. But I think I'm gonna say Sasha Velour.
Yes,
Uh,
great.
I just think she's so incredible, and what I really love and respect about her, and what makes me gravitate to her is that she's always wanting to do something so fresh, so
Mm.
unique, so something that breaks the mold. And that's really exciting to me. And that kind of combination of drag and theater is just, I mean, it's everything. It's
Mhm.
everything. Yeah, she's very inspiring.
If you didn't play Elvis for Snatch Game, who would you have done?
So I brought my other option. I let Rue choose. It was Pam Ferris as Miss Trunchbull. And then my other option was Robert England as Freddy Krueger.
Oh, that's a great one. Oh my God, that would have been camp. I feel like have you done that at shows? Am I going crazy? No,
I've
maybe.
done all of them. So I've done Trunchbull at shows, I've done Elvis at shows, and I have done oh my God. Do you want to wait? Do you want to see an exclusive? Richie. Oh no, the house is a bit of a mess. Wait, I'll bring him over. Richie, come here. Come say hi. Come say hi to Connor. Show him what you've got.
What is that? Oh my God, camp.
The crowd.
I love it. Is it heavy?
It's I'll tell you what, it's massive. They fucking made it for you.
Oh my God.
Put on my head.
I
Not
was
you,
dead
Richie.
at the wig you had on with it like sat
Ah,
It
way
was
down. It
perfect.
was
It was
flawless. I was
perfect.
so scared it was gonna collapse.
Yeah, me too. I was like, this is gonna go one of two ways because
pop that.
yeah. Oh my
Pop
God. Put
that.
it in shot. I'll just hold it. I'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah, you
hold
can
it.
just hold it for the
Yeah.
last minute.
This is just arrived now, by the way. So you're the
Oh
only press
wow.
out that,
I love how quick
that's
they are. I
got.
didn't think you'd be getting it literally like within what, like 15 hours. Like fair play to them.
I know, I know. I'm very listen,
Well, I mean,
I'm very
it's good.
excited.
I'm
It
curious.
says Mama Roo. Oh my God. Oh, look at the kissy mark too. Oh my God. This is bananas. Here,
It
Susie.
really
This is
is. It doesn't feel real for me either, and I'm not even like I'm not even on the show.
oh my God, I just crowned Susie.
Oh my gosh,
This
that was actually who Rue wanted all along. It was never actually for
Yeah,
you.
maybe. I won by default because Susie wasn't what's the word? When
Alive?
yeah, alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, babe, just to end on, I know we kind of went into this a little bit the other day, in our in real life chat, but what are you hoping is next for you? I know we spoke a little bit about the West End, but now that you are a winner and that's done, what is next?
I want global, global domination, honey. Not even global, universal. Galaxy wide. I'm going to Andromeda. I am going to Andromeda. You are not going to be able to turn a street without seeing a billboard with my face, my name up in lights. I am going to make every single person that is rooted for me, that has supported me, I'm going to make every single person so proud. And I am going to do something new, do something fresh. This is not just a year-long reign. This is Bin Day, and it is going to go on for the rest of our lives. This is the longest bin day you're ever gonna see. I'm
Oh,
gonna I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it all. Shows, Broadway, West End, TV, theatre, film, Hollywood, you name it, I'm doing it. I am doing it. Bake Off, Celebrity Bake Off. I can't bake,
get
but
yourself
I'm
on Pointless, babe. Honestly, any of those. Do you know what I mean?
pointless. Yeah, the whole shebang, babe. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You're not gonna be able to flick through a channel without seeing me. I promise you.
Listen, for the one last time on this call, I'm so proud of you and so happy that this is the outcome. And I can't even imagine how you're feeling. And maybe I'll text you in like 2 weeks once you've processed it a
Yeah.
bit more. But like, genuinely, the best season of Drag Race, the best winner, and also just such a experience to be a part of. And I'm so happy for you. And congrats again.
Thank you. You are an absolute angel, Connor. I love you. Thank you for being amazing. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you. Always such a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for doing it for the gays. I mean, everyone would have done it for the gays, but either way.